All right. Opening round, expert, extreme hills. Let's grip it and rip it. Finished up with a minus 31 on my only other account, so we're aiming to do better than that here. You've probably seen a lot of really low scores on this one. It's going to be that kind of a tournament, so every single hole is gettable. Every single hole is an opportunity to get something extra, tack onto that score. I think I heard somebody posted a 40 already, so it's just going to be one of those. Just going to be one of those. So we're going to try and get as many to go as we possibly can. See what we finish up with. Minus 30 or better is expected. So, yeah, we'll start there. But, you know, like I said, every single hole is there. Every single hole is an opportunity to get something to drop. They are all right there. So let's just make them get in the hole. I'm playing quarterback for sniper here. Still just using all my own notes. They are slightly adapted based on the Bushwhacker notes that are coming out. But basically all just my own for now. But I'll be looking at those and trying to get everything dialed in as best I can. So quarterback play here, I start at the plus 1 yard. All of the top spin and 6 right. Start at plus 1 with the white on the rough. Add 20% at 1-to-1, so that'll be a 9.6. And our goal is here to be right around the 330 mark. Lots of Golf Clash content out there today, so if you choose to spend some time checking me out, then it is much appreciated. Drop a line in the chat. 331, all right, right where we were looking at. More and more people are getting into the streaming community, and it's wonderful to see how many people are putting out just excellent content. There's so much out there for everyone. So, you know, you can learn a little bit of something from every single different person. Everybody's got a little different style. Everybody's got a little bit different to offer. So, just check everybody out. Some folks have just loads of links to other streamers and whatnot. So, hit the subscribe button on every single one of them. You can always learn something. Obviously, everybody's going to have their favorites, and the people who you're watching more often than not are probably people who are going to be playing the same level as you are. So, somebody just posted my link in T-Dog's chat, so much appreciated. Five and 1 here, and our start position is to find this spot. We're going to offset it right edge, just like that. With the 1201 pull and just go 1-to-1. Start off with a perfect. That's always good. Went way deep. Looks like it's coming in left. Yeah. You know, this is one that's just kind of frustrating sometimes. You think you got something lined up. I'm hitting it like 1 out of 3 times basically. But the wind angle of this, especially on the second shot, is varying significantly to where it, you know, your end position after your adjustment is in a different spot sometimes because of that wind angle. It's really hard to get it dialed in consistently. So, would love to have gotten that to go to kick things off, but that's all right. It's not one that we're absolutely counting on. It's not a gimme. You know, they're all there, but they're not gimmies, except for maybe 5. If I'm not making 5, then something's wrong. No shootouts either. We're just going to try and fly through as quick as we can. I'm going to be a wanker here. Go with a Wind 5 ball. This is a danger hole. Got to hit perfect. If we hit perfect, hopefully it's in. That's the nice part about it. All of the left and just under 1 top. I'm actually going to take just a little bit off of that. There we go. I'm going to offset it at the right edge. It's the good angle. It's not. Come on. I made that one both times on my other account, so that's a bit disappointing. 0 for 2. Bad start. Damn. Gave us the good angle and everything. What a tease. Left. Jeez. Lurking and working, eh, Mully? Appreciate the good luck, brother. Thank you much. Glad to have you here. Hopefully I can start getting some drops. Ooh, a great right. Could be trouble. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, this is the danger hole. If you're trying the rough bump and you hit a great right, you're going to be over there. If you hit a great left, you might be in the trap. So it is definitely dangerous, but worth it because, like I said, it's been going in. So I'm a bit surprised it didn't there for me, but what are you going to do? Nothing at all. We'll just move on and try and get the next one to go. 3 I've made once so far as well, so hopefully we can get that one. The really nice thing about this tournament is with the yardages that I've been getting, my sniper play, almost every sniper shot is 1-to-1. This one's not quite for me. I've been playing this one as a 1-to-1 minus 10%. Obviously, in this situation, it looked like 1-to-1 would have worked much better, but oh well. It's intriguing since 1-to-1 minus 10% has been dropping for me, and there it looked like it should have been a 1-to-1. I know folks been playing with Kingmakers. Oh, platinum chest, neat. Playing with Kingmaker Centurion. I believe that one's a 1-to-1, so might switch out of the Wind 5 Wanker ball and try and switch to that shot. I've got Centurions if the wind's up to knock that down some, so yeah, that's the camera angle, right? Alrighty. Thor's hammers here. Alright. I'm starting with my white on the rough on the right side. Full top and 2 left. And I'm playing this one 1-to-1 minus 10%, so 6-7. With a push back to max. And we're looking to be right around the 400-yard mark here. Relatively low wind, but that shouldn't affect it too much because it was the right angle at the very least. You know, a decent amount of tailwind. 402. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, we'll do a 1-to-1. It's going to be just past min, but like a plus 20. Min plus 20 is 1-to-1. So, James, appreciate the good luck. Thanks for being here, brother. How's your rounds going? How's everybody doing? Obviously not the start I was looking for here, but really the drops are there on all the holes. So the only one I haven't gotten so far is 4. The ace on 4 I have not dropped. So, oh, and 9. 9 I've come real close, but I haven't gotten that one either. But they're all there. They're all there. Okay, let's see here. Doing a 1201 pull, a shallow pull, if you will, depending on what kind of nomenclature you care to use. 3 and a notch back and 1 to the right. Beautiful. Okay, left edge, just left edge. Tiny wind here, so I mean just left edge and 1-to-1. That was when I was having massive difficulties trying to hit a perfect ball. Wow. So it was tough for me to get it dialed in. So 7.2, we need to offset right edge with that small of a wind. I tried to compensate a little bit. I don't think I've had that low of a wind there yet, but 7.2 at 402 will offset right edge. It's those little things. Joe, what's going on, brother? Thanks for the good luck. It's those little things where your offsets change with the wind velocity, and you know, the wind angle can be just slightly different, and being able to make those adjustments to get the drops are what separates say Peter Johnson from myself. You know, he's always got it dialed in. Doesn't matter what's going on. And that's how you end up getting as many banners as he's got. Meanwhile, the rest of us mortals just flail around, trying our darndest. Trying our best, but usually unsuccessful. But we're having fun. That's the important part. All right, birdie, eagle start. Not what we were looking for. Have to start getting some things to go here. 28 burning edges, yeah. Great, you know, great balls will always derail around. That's one thing that for sure. Hey, this is our next hole. I don't care. I don't want to play it. Going back to a wind 5 ball here for the rough bump. I've adjusted mine to Peter's basically here. One of these ones. I was trying to get a different one dialed in, but it wasn't working out for me. So I caught some of his stream last night, and I've adjusted, trying to play his shot here. Let's see what we can do. You know, the swirl outs are what really start to bother you when you're just like, that should be in, and it catches the edge and it looks like it's going to drop, and then it just defies physics and disappears. A rhino ball, huh? On a par 3. Let's say it ain't so. I don't know what's going on here. Use whatever ball you feel like, but if you want to get something to go, getting the wind higher on a par 3 is not generally the direction you're looking for. So to use a wind 1 power 5 ball here is probably not going to be successful more times than not. Okay. Five, 6, 4 right and 2 back. Right edge offset. 5.4 rings. Oh, come on. Please still find the rough. Don't be trouble. Don't be trouble. Found the rough. All right. But it's going to come in right for sure. Okay, well, great right's at least safe. But we didn't drop it, so... But, you know, since I hit a great right and it rolled by just right edge, you know what that means. Perfect was definitely in. Streamer's favorite sayings. Yeah, that's the really frustrating one. You go, oh, this is the good angle, and then it swirls out. Okay. 5 is a must eagle, par 4 here. So let's see if we can at least get that to go. I had something really odd happen on my other account. The wind was low, so I dialed back to only a half a bar of backspin, and it actually bounced twice in the upper fairway somehow. Like the strangest glitchy bounce I've seen. Made 0 sense. 0 sense. So we're hoping for at least a wind of 10 plus. It was 9.5 on that, and I don't have any snow globes or wind 0 balls on that account, so I wasn't able to switch and dial it up, unfortunately. I'd say 5 and 8 are probably the two that you really have to count on. Those 2 par 4s are the ones that you really need to get to go. Luckily, I've got wind 0 balls here, so if the wind's down, then I will be switching. It looks like it's down. 8-2 with a Titan, 9-4 with a Zerk. Yeah, I'm going to probably switch to a Globe. Just because what happened on my other account was disappointing and disconcerting and threw me for a loop big time. No idea what happened on it, so... Yeah, it was so weird, Molly. I couldn't believe it when I saw it coming. I was like, how in the world? Oh, and it happened to them too. Yeah, that's so odd. Like, how? Just how? 9-4, unbelievable. Like, how can 1.5 mile an hour difference make that much of a change in the trajectory? And I mean, that to have it bounce twice on the upper fairway, it just makes zero sense to me. So, oh well. Right, Molly, I know. When you've got one that's a must make and you miss it, it's like it's soul crushing, man. I understand. Because this is not an easy wedge. The green is tricky, and I mean, this might miss left because of the wind, but it looks like it's going in. Yeah, when that happened, I caught the rough and landed further back than my opponent there. It's bounced and then caught the rough and just barely rolled out into the fairway, and I missed the wedge. I still shot a 31, but I mean, that was, you know, this is supposed to be a gimme, but without having to win 0 balls on the other account, there's nothing I can do. I'm at the mercy of the Playdemic gods, and Lord knows they are unforgiving sons of bitches. All right, see if we can get this Alba on 6. I've made this one on 6. I made it once. I feel like I should be making it more often than that. But, you know, it's only opening round. We're still getting things dialed in. But this is a funnel Alba hole. You shoot it past it and it rolls back to it. I used to play this one completely differently. I would play up to the left for a rough bump, but this method seems to work much better. Seems to be more consistent, so. Alrighty, so I set up at max with the yellow on the rough, full left and 1 top. I'm gonna add 10%, so 9, now we'll go just over that, 9.1. And just a little baby curl to the left. Alrighty, right where we want to be. I find that the funnel is a little bit easier to hit if you're a little bit further to the left on the end of that fairway. If you're hung out to the right, it's a little bit more difficult to find it. You might need to utilize a little bit more right spin to try and find this one. But the funnel is lovely. I think this is a Golf Clash India setup, if I'm not mistaken. But it's the same setup that is always used in this tournament. But I believe I saw this posted as a Golf Clash India setup. Probably rather be great left than great right here. Give you the better angle like I was talking about. Alrighty, 4 top and 1 to the right. Oh, geez. Gonna have to adjust some here. Angle is not what I was expecting. So right through there, minus 30%, 2.4, 2.6, 5'9". No, 5'8". No, 5'7". I'll just keep changing my mind and going down. Come on, be good. Come on, be good. Come on, be good. Arrgh. 5'7", 5'6", so probably 5'5" would have been the number. I kept taking some off because I felt like that was what I needed to do, and then it is what it is. The frustration continues. Yeah, Molly. Yeah. I mean, it's like I said, it's the same way that this hole's been played since it's, you know, I think every time it's been in a tournament, I've seen this method played basically everywhere. They just, I think, got it dialed in first. Damien, my bro's on live right now. That looks good. Why couldn't ours do that? Because I'm bad. Oh boy, well done. Nice shot from our opponent. Just do whatever he did. Don't pay attention to mine. Whew. All right. Got to do some quick maths here. It's easier on my other account because it's still got Guardian 8, so I can play just easy math games. But I cannot do that with the Guardian 9 here. So my setup has been with a yellow on the fringe, and this seems to be more of a left to right angle, so I'm going to go a little bit further to the left. But basically yellow on the fringe, and then that second bounce up there on the line, plus 25, plus 11, 4. I'm going to go with 11 rings and a 1201 pull. 7, 11. Oh boy, gonna have to release from the right. Hate that. Go figure. My math was not quick enough. And yet another great ball that does not go. Starting to get frustrated. Just got to put it behind us. It's all right. It's really easy to let this game just frustrate you and let shots like that make you spiral out of control. But I mean, that was all on me. I didn't do my math fast enough and paid the price for it. Just not a good front. It's all right. We got 2 more chances. 8's money. I know, Molly. It is what it is. That looks good. Oh, no. Eight is a perfect as in situation, or at least it should be. Given the way this round's going, nothing's a given, but look, there's still the back nine. And as I mentioned at the beginning, everything can go. Everything's there. Everything's makeable. I hate having to release from the right. My timing's bad and I have to do that. It just throws me off. Twice great right, twice burned right edge, so two shots that probably should have gone that didn't. Or that looked good anyway, but didn't go. On 8, I'm playing minus 15 on my second shot. No offset minus 15 or right edge offset minus 10. Kind of depends on how far you go, but almost always minus 15. I was playing minus 10 earlier, but have been making it with minus 15, so I just switched. I usually do offset minus 10, like right edge offset minus 10, but doing dead at the pin minus 15 has worked out better here, so that's what I'm going with. Plus 10 max with the drive. I'm starting my drive with the APOC at the plus 8 yard mark, playing this plus 10% with 5 right, 5.5 top. And depending on where my adjustment ends up, I may or may not push up a yard or two. But we're looking to be right around the 360 mark. I was going too deep early and having to play full backspin thorn shots. I'd rather play full backspin thorn shots than a max wedge. Get through. Nice shot. Five, 5.5, plus 8. Plus 8 with the guideline dead center down the middle of the second fairway. I'm going to go 7.5 rings with a 12:01 pull, so we're going deep and see where we end up. 7.5, 11 yard mark. I'm going to push up a couple to like 13. Let's say 14. And curl to the right edge. Too far. Oh no. Okay, well, that's going to change things for me, obviously, but 364 is probably going to be too deep to just play the straightforward thorn shot, so I'm going to have to play a full backspin, but we'll go with minus 15. Is that right, Molly? Dr. Spring in the house. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, Molly, you know, it's the weird little stuff. The weird little stuff that'll get you. And it's super frustrating. You think you've got something dialed in, then you go to play the same shot, and for whatever reason, it just doesn't work. It's super frustrating. Perfect. Looks like a good angle. Get in the hole. All right, we'll see how deep I got. 364 is like I said, probably too deep to just play a straightforward thorn shot. It'll probably have to be a full backspin shot. Yep. Okay. Minus 15, take off 164.6, so 1.8. Come on, baby, be good one time. Yes. It looked like it wanted to stop there for a minute. I would have been pissed. Whew. Woof, woof, woof. All right, good save. Good save from a drive where I obviously pushed forward too much. So what did I push forward? Like 3? I went from plus 11 to plus 14, so I didn't need to do that at all, is basically the lesson learned. Brandon, what's going on? Appreciate the good luck. Cash, you as well. Thanks for being here. Okay, come on. Let's get 9 and at least get a 15 on the front so I don't feel like just completely worthless. We'll just turn it around and get everything to go on the back. That'll be the plan. You know, that will be the plan. Just start getting them to drop. Starting with 8, they're all going to start to go now. There's the benefit of having the thorn on in that situation, is if you do end up going a little bit too deep, you can play that shot. The thing to keep in mind is, since it's uphill and at a min distance, you're not going to get hardly any rollback. So your second bounce should basically just be offset right edge and go from there. But that should do it. Okay. He said oops, but pretty good shot from our opponent there. 408. Yeah, that's a nice one. All right, take it easy, Millie. Thanks for being here. So we're going to have our guideline go right over the right edge of the rough here. With the Thor 7, plus 10 max is 1-to-1, so 8-6. Pushing back up to a max distance. Decent tailwind here, so I'm just going to use like 1 bean and curl to the left edge. As far as the wind angle goes, this is a pretty good one. Pretty decent. I mean, it's obviously mostly a crosswind, but you're going to have differences there where sometimes it's more of a cross or a headwind, or a tail or a headwind rather. 425, interesting. I have not been that deep yet. Maybe I didn't need that bean, but we will see. Just got to try and find the funnel here. Being as far left as I am, we probably won't need all of the right spin like normal, but there's a lovely little funnel right to the pin. You just got to kind of find it. I keep missing left. My speed's been good, but I've been offsetting and over adjusting. So let's see. I'm going to play at 1-to-1 plus 10% here for my adjustment. It's what I've decided. With it being that deep. It was closer to like 408, 410, kind of like our opponent, and I was playing as plus 25 at 1-to-1. So with 20 extra yards, I'll take off and just play plus 10 at 1-to-1, see how that does for us. But I haven't been in this spot before, so I'm going to be adjusting on the fly a little bit. Might take some of that right spin off depending on what it looks like. Seven, 3, 8 rings. Go with the 1201 pull here. Oh my God. Yeah. Wow. Just wow. Well, there's the danger when you end up in a spot where you have no idea, where you've not been before. Well, that was a really frustrating front nine, but that's all right. We're going to turn it around and start getting them to go on the back. Wow. I did not see, obviously didn't see that coming. Oh boy. All right, well, let's do it again and make it better this time. Because that was ugly. Minus 14 front is not good. All we got was 5 and 8. So we need to do at least a 16 back, at least 2 strokes better to get to that 30 mark that I said would be a bare minimum. Which is doable. We just got to start getting things to drop. See if I got a pin chest or anything. Yes, indeed. Alrighty. Let's kick it back off. Do better this time. Let's do better. Always trying to improve and do better, so let's make it happen. Let's put those words into action here and do better this time, shall we? Always striving to do better. Rarely succeeding. You can get frustrated and let it take control around, or you can put it behind you and say, all right, let's start over here. So let's start over here and just do better. I've had plenty of rounds on stream where I was very unhappy with the way they turned out, but you know, that's kind of what happens. You're putting it all out there. Eventually you'll catch a flapper, you know? Oh boy. +1. Add 1.6, so this will be a 9.7. I was never in a clan besides this one, my clan, or a 19th clan, Brandon. In the 19th hole, I've been in Alley Cats, Bushwhackers, the family, and I helped out for a push for Hole Hunters, but I've never been in any other clans outside of the 19th or this one here, which is my own. Is there a guy named Bob in there? Jim North in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Jim, it's a crying shame that you don't have a wrench, so I'm going to fix that right now. One of my longest supporters, Jim North. Oh, okay, Brandon. Five and 1. Same as last time. We just need to find the right stuff. Left edge. 1 to 1. 1201. See, he cut that roll out again. So I think it's going to end up on the left side again. The wind angle there, when it's... I think it just needs to be a deeper 1201. And it doesn't go as far. It makes 0 sense, but it just makes 0 sense. I got to figure something else out there because my land this. Maybe I'll switch to the rock drive. That seems to be working better for people. Maybe that'll change the angle to where it's a little bit better. We've rectified the error, Jim. All right, so here's the question on 2. Do I stick with the 1-to-1 minus 10% or do I go 1-to-1, considering what happened? I'm going to stick with what got me here, having dropped it twice using the adjustment that I used on the front. I'm going to stick with it. I think maybe just because the wind was so low, I should offset less. Maybe that's the difference here, is with the wind at 5.5, we'll just, instead of offsetting left edge, 1-to-1, yeah, 5-4, okay. So that'll be the plan then. With another tiny wind, instead of offset left edge, we'll just offset right edge. Take off 0.5, so it's a 4.9. With an 11:59 pull. 4.9. Uh-oh. We're going into the rough, folks. No, we're not. Thank God. But we're not going to make it. Whew. Whew. Good Lord. I ain't gonna respond there. I'll do it off stream though. Ugh. Well, the front started off the back started off the exact same as the front, unfortunately. Yeah, Jim, I know that. As soon as I hit great right, I you just say, "Oh boy, here we go." Yeah, I've missed the rough twice already. So, and gone deep into the rough. I made one of them and missed one of them. And yeah, if that happens, you have to hit perfect with the Nirvana to have a chance. So our opponent's going to come up just a little bit shy there. Super frustrating to get the ace on both goes with my other account and to miss it both times here on stream. Maybe I should have streamed my other account earlier when I was making shots. Whew. No, we'll just start making them here as well. We will just start making them here. It's still the opening, so opening round is what it is. It's a tie break situation, you know. You want to have a good tie break, but you're really utilizing this time to still get everything dialed in. I saw our Bushwhacker notes are out, so I'll be reviewing those and incorporating them to try and dial everything else in. All right, just narrowly missed this on the front. We added what occurred to our notes, and hopefully we can get it this time. Yeah, this and 4 are really the only ones where there's any danger. If you're playing rough bumps on both anyway, then that's where the danger comes in, where you could really put yourself in a precarious spot. Full in 2 with the wide on the rough. take off 0.8, we'll go 7.8. Strong wind and a good tailwind here. I think this one might go a little deeper than I've been before. Maybe not though. Kind of get some weird rollouts here. See, like it just kind of died. And we ended up right at 400. All right. When you catch the edge of the green, the first fairway there, it kind of shoots it down and causes it to die. So when you get that angle right here where you have a significantly longer or significantly more of a tailwind, then you might end up catching that. But on the bright side, when you have that, normally when you have the tailwind, it'll push you further. But this will keep you consistent with that, the end of the fairway being what it is. It'll shoot it down and slow it down. So that'll keep your distance more consistent regardless of the wind angle there. Oh my God, Jim, it's otherworldly. Yeah. I just got it on my Junior's account as well, like a couple weeks ago. And my word, is it nice. It took me a little bit to get it worked out. But yeah, it's so nice. It's so nice. All right, so we're going to take what we learned and incorporate. Massive wind this time. Okay. So with the small wind, we wanted to offset right edge, but with a big wind like this, we're going to offset left edge and see if that fixes it. We had 7.2. What a massive variance that is. 7.2 on the front, 8.6 on the back. It's insane. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we are. Come on. Finally. There you go. 8.6 offset left edge and 1-to-1. 7.2 offset right edge 1-to-1. Secondary wind effect. Yeah. See how many albas that is. I think I'm getting close to a milestone. Almost 150, so that'd be 149. Boom! Thanks, Jim. Needed it. Really needed it. Pull myself off the schneid. Now let's see if we can start a good streak. It's those little nuances. That's what I was talking about on the front. The little nuances between oh, get in. Between the wind strength and the slight variation in the angles that you can encounter that makes all the difference between getting that drop and not. So on the front, I had 7.2 and played it the exact same way. It ended up rolling by a left edge. So you got to offset different or under adjust, one or the other. I prefer offset games because I'd rather keep the landing position consistent if possible. Speedway ball, where are you? Oh wait, no, I need spin 2. What's a Kraken? No, I need spin 2. Speedway. All right, 4 and 2, just under 1-to-1. Hit perfect this time, you moron. Let's go. This was a great right on the front that luckily still caught the rough. What in the world? Well, that doesn't look pleasant. Maybe he's playing on PC and it doesn't look at all like this on his screen or something. I don't know. I don't know. Four and two. 4-2, 1201 pull. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Get focused. Get dialed in. Let's get this. Our adjustment will be a 5-6. Right edge. $5.6. Come on, baby. Yeah, there we go. 2 in a row. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Back-to-back boom skis. Let's keep it rolling. And thanks again, Jim. Yeah. Come on, Playdemic guys. Give me a good wind here so I don't have to use a globe. What do we got? It's down again. Jeez. 2 globes. Yeah, weird what happens when you start hitting perfect on these shots, right? Oh, jeez. Where's he going? Oh, unlucky. Yeah, probably going to have to use a glove. Oh, 10-1? Nah, we can use a 10-1. That's fine. Just use 1 backspin. Perfect both times on this shot. Nice to hit full OP. Perfect shots. Kid in the hole, he says. I don't think we'll see anybody make this shot. I don't know if anybody's seen one yet or not, but... So, I mean, this is a gimme. Well, not a gimme, but you've got to get it, basically. Nice, good save out of the trap. You don't want to be there, but he made it work. He made it work. But I'd rather be putting. Ryro, what's happening? Appreciate the good luck. And thanks once again, Jim. Appreciate it. Ryro, you didn't miss much, except for the last couple holes. I finally started getting things to drop for me. We went elbow on 3, aced 4, and just made that one on 5. So on the front, I only got 5 and 8. Unfortunately, it was a hack 'em up situation. All the great balls, all the nonsense. So, but we're back on track now, at the very least. So we had to do a minus 16 back to get to our goal of 30. So that's what we're on pace for right now. Alrighty. Back to the QB shot here. And hopefully I can get myself in a better spot this time. I think I might even use just a little bit more than the one top spin. Because that was not really where I wanted to be last time. I was kind of surprised at how shallow it stayed. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Yeah, we're turning it on now, Ryro. We're turning it on. I said at the beginning, it's a minus 30 is at a bare minimum, and then went minus 14 on the front, so not great. By no means was that great, but with the two more drops already on the back than we had on the front, and as long as I get 8 again, then we're still on pace anyway. 8 was even not a gimme because I went too far and had to use a full backspin min thorn shot as opposed to the normal one. But you know what? It's like I was just talking about this. It's still opening rounds. We're still getting things dialed in. We're still getting everything worked out. The perils of streaming is you put it all out there, and sometimes it's not pretty. It's a pretty mighty wind. I'm just going to go 1 and a notch. And we'll pull 10 this time, say 10. 10. I give it a 10. Despite all that, we look even further right than last time somehow. Oh well. 4 and 1. Let's see if he's playing the same shot I am. 4 and 1. Yep. And you got to go further left here. Or at least start it off further left. We will see. And we're playing this as 1/3 of 1 to 1. So whatever number it gives us, I'm just going to divide by 3. That looks nice. That looks really nice. Nice shot. Yes, well done. What do you mean, wow? That's the exact thing you were trying to do, right? Okay. 4 and 1. All right, there's our line. Divided by 3. We'll call it 5-7. No. We'll call it 5.5. Yeah, baby. Yeah. This is night and day, front and back 9. Night and day. What'd I say? Put it behind us. Put it behind us and let's get some drops. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Now let's get this one too. Okay, max plus 25% here. And I need to do it much quicker than last time. My math was slow and I had to release from right to left. Appreciate it, Michael. Thank you. It's pretty ambitious, Ryro, but why the hell not? Let's go. Let's get them all. Let's drop everything from what did I start at? 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 in a row now. Yeah. Let's go. Come on. That'll be hot. Drop the last 7. I love it. Let's do it. I don't foresee this going well. Okay. Be quicker with your math here, Bob. Let's go. Much quicker. Well, it's safe. Oh, this one's easy. All right, plus 25% makes it 10 miles an hour. I'm going to go with 9.6 rings. A little bit lower wind here. Okay. On that square, notch left, 9.6, 12.01 pull. Come on. No, coming in right. Let's see. 25 max. 2, a quarter of 8's 2, 10. Well, that's okay. The streak was nice. Yeah, it is possible. All the holes here are gettable. So you just gotta get them. This one is not one that I'm counting on. If I can drop 7, then awesome. But unlike 1 and 4, or 2 and 4 rather, where I feel like if I'm hitting perfect, they ought to be dropping more often than not. Even if I hit perfect on 7, it's up in the air. Guardian shots kind of always are like that, unless it's a funnel hole. Yeah, 9's a toughie. 8 should be gettable for sure. Yeah, 8 is a perfect as in situation almost every time. It should be anyway. So again, we're going to learn from our front 9 and not push up after our adjustment like I have been, because that carried an extra 4 yards that we weren't looking for. So that made a huge difference and had to adjust and adapt to our full backspin thorn shot. I would much rather not do that again because it's scary. Uphill min fullback spin thorn shots are tricky. Very tricky. We got Quasar mofo here. Oh, unlucky. All right, 5.5 top. Wow, what an interesting angle this is. 5 right. It doesn't look like we're going 7.5. It's not really much of a headwind. It's basically a straight crosswind here. So in addition to not pushing up, that should just kind of filter right down there. Come on, 360. 361. Okay. It should be right there. Hey, Salim. Thanks for the good luck, buddy. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. After a rough start, we're having a nice back nine. Couple aces, couple albas. Oh, okay. Min minus 15 here. Probably like 4 back. Dead at a min. Consistent, we'll go dead at it. Minus 15, so 0.8, minus 1.1, 7.4. So it's going to be 2.1 rings. Yes, sir. Now we're back in business. It requires Do Recorder Premium, Salim. I would not recommend it. I did not renew my subscription, and it's about to run out, so I'm actually going to have to figure out a new way to stream once that subscription runs out. So they switched their service to for being able to stream on their free side to requiring premium. And I am not very technologically literate and just thought, you know what, it's easy enough for me to just stream from this straight from my phone. I'll pay for the subscription. And I got a new phone. I upgraded my phone, and it's been just a huge waste. Not waste, but I've had a ton of problems with it, and I would just rather not continue with it. The audio messes up all the time. It's not great, but if you do have premium Do Recorder, then you just go in and set up. It's called a custom watermark. So you just set up in the same options menu in settings when you're selecting where you're going to stream from. Because you can stream using this to all different platforms using Do Recorder. You just have to sync your accounts on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, whatever have you, to be able to go straight from this. But after you've selected which one you're streaming to, there's a little settings button. So you use the settings, and then just set up your custom watermark. You just add images. Michael, I'll try, man. I'll try. If you want to see albas on 9, I would suggest Peter Johnson. I'm pretty sure he's gotten it to go a couple times, but my effort on the front was poor. I'll tell you that. I went into a completely different spot than I have been. And it ended up not going well. All right, ball guideline right over the rough. 1-1. You know what? I'm not going to push back up to max this time. Maybe that's what the difference would be. 7-3. Curling to the left edge here. That's more like it. That's the angle we're looking for. That's the distance we're looking for. Much, much better. .406. Okay, so 406, I'm going to play 1-1 plus 25%. Quick maths here. Quick maths. That's what I got to remember. So I'm going to start with full right, spinning 2 back, and then kind of play from there and see what I can do. And then use the plus 25% at 1-1 adjustment and see what happens. I've come real close here a couple times, so maybe this one will finally drop for you, Michael. We'll see. I'll try. I'll really try. That would be the icing on the cake to end this much better back 9, that's for sure. Even if I don't get it to go, it'll be a minus 17 back, so that'll be nice. Okay. Plus 25% at 1-1. Oh, nice. 10.3 rings. So we're looking for that glitchy spot and then just to go past there. I'm not going to offset it at all. I'm going to play it dead at the pin. And I'm going to take this all in one pull since it's just over 10. Which might be a bad idea, but I don't know. And then we cross our fingers and hope for the best. Doesn't look good. Ah! Okay, so plus 20 instead of plus 25 there at 406, I guess, will be our numbers. Plus 20, 1-1, so I think a 9-6. What do you think? A half a ring would have been better there? That would have been a plus 20. So that would have been 0.7 rings less. Oh, wait, no, 9.8. So it would have been a half a ring less. Plus 20. We'll call it plus 20 and go from there. Okay, well, front 9 was not great. Back 9 was a minus 17. So much better effort on the back. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I will catch you all around the streams the rest of the day. Before I sign off, I would like to remind everyone that giving blood is incredibly important. Right now, especially, the nation's blood supply is incredibly low. Less than 1 day's usage blood supply on a lot of blood center shelves. So if you are eligible, please look up your local blood center and go donate. An hour of your life can help save up to 4 people's lives. Again, all you got to do is look up your local blood center if you are eligible and set up an appointment to go donate. All COVID-19 precautions are being taken. It's a completely safe way to help out people, one way or another, whether you're donating with a large organization or a smaller one who only services hospitals in your community. An hour out of your life can save 4 people's lives. Just think about that and appreciate it. Again, everybody being here. Thank you all. I will see you around the